Until you can hear Jesus in the silence of your heart, you will not be able to hear him in the hearts of the poor. Not only that he loves you, but even more, he longs for you. He misses you, even when you do not come close. And he thirsts for you, even when you don't feel worthy. On the cross, we hear Jesus cry out, "I thirst." And his thirst is for each of us here and all his children throughout the world. So, brothers and sisters, what does Jesus mean when he says, "I thirst"? His thirst is his long search for our love and unity with him. And our Father sees that we are wounded. And he tells us that our wounds are to be like his, so that they can become his. It is in that unity that he wants to share with us, with that relationship that he so wants with us. He knows that we can do nothing on our own, but he wants to give us everything of his. We can only satisfy his thirst by surrendering all that we have to him on the cross. We spend so much time in our own lives looking to satisfy our own thirsts, and we always tend to look into others' worldly possessions, or even to sin to fulfill our thirst. Yet every time we do this, we remain thirsty and empty. Our hearts are not fulfilled, and our wounds are still left open and hurting, and we exhaust and tire out our souls. We do it to ourselves. We tend to act out of our wounds, and this causes us to be more in pain and to be thirsting for more. But the hope is that this also increases the thirst of Christ, the only person that can help us. Anytime we act out of our wounds, there is an invitation to lean more on Jesus, who is on the cross, who cries out for us. He loves us and wants to share in his glory with us. We must always be in peace with our wounds and our sufferings, because they help us to be more dependent on him. Jesus only asks that we remain one with him. But at times it is very difficult to see this, because we may think that we have ruined the plan that he has for us through our sins and our shortcomings. So the question is, can we be channels of his thirst? Of course. God has seen our sins and failures from all eternity, yet he has called each of us here in this present moment. We are to accept his forgiveness, love, and embrace. And the Lord asks us to be in peace and to not fear within our wounds. He has already taken our sins and our failings into account and has weaved them all into his own plan for us. He sees our brokenness, and out of his thirst for us, he cannot resist but to restore us back to the beauty. And he does this because he loves us. So brothers and sisters, today I invite you to look into our wounded hearts and to not be afraid, but with total abandonment and trust. Where do we hear the cry of Jesus saying, "I thirst"? And I want to end with a short prayer from Mother Teresa, as she heard with these very words of "I thirst." I come longing to console you and give you strength, to lift you up and bind all your wounds. You are my light. I bring you my light to dispel your darkness and your doubts. I come with my power that allows me to carry you, with my grace to touch your heart and transform your life. I come with my peace to calm your soul. I thirst. Yes, that is the only way to even begin to describe my love for you. I thirst to love you and to be loved by you. So precious are you to me that I thirst for you. Come to me and I will fill your heart and heal your wounds. I will make a new creation within you and give you peace even in the midst of your trials.